No, this is not a kinky video. And I'm not doing 50 Shades. My name is Ammar, and today we're reviewing Bird Box. Bird Box was published by Josh Malerman on May 2014. I know, the book been published for a long time, but this is one of my favorite thriller books. It's the first horror book that I read, and it made me fall in love with the idea of reading thrillers. Josh Malerman, he is a songwriter and a singer, and he wrote this thriller and horror terrifying book. There's a lot of other books that are written by this author. Bird Box was written in a third person, but you don't see or feel anything around Mallory unless she feels that thing. It takes place between two times: the past, when the event happened, Mallory, the pregnant lady, and the present, 5 years after, Mallory, boy and girl on a boat trying to get to a safe space. In the past, we learn that Mallory is pregnant. She tells her sister who they are together at that time, and when that abnormal events start happening in Russia, then it comes to America and other places around the world, Mallory gets stuck with her sister. Mallory and her sister experience a lot of weird things, and then Mallory loses her sister and ends up leaving the house and trying to get somewhere else safer, and ends up with a house with other strangers. Through the book, we don't know if boy or girl are Mallory's kids, if both of them are her kids or one of them is, and then through the events, we meet another pregnant lady, and we know that she's the parent of one of those two kids. The book takes place in that house, that Mallory with the strangers, in a long time, and several events happen that leads to something big that makes Mallory is the only person left with the kids. And that's when she communicates with those strangers on the other side, 20 miles in the river, away from the house that she is in, to be safer. And that's what happens 5 years later. Her and the kids decide to leave a house and go to that safe space. What's beautiful about the book is that it's not just horror and terrifying. There's a lot of relationship development that happens in the book. There's a lot of things that people learn about themselves in that pandemic that they're in. And there's a lot of trust and distrust that happen as well. In 2018, Netflix decided to make a film that has the same name. And within 28 days, the movie was the most watched film within that period. Of how much I hate to compare the book to the film, but we have to. One of the things that really annoyed me is that Mallory's sister lives a little bit longer in the book than the film, and her death is more tragic, and it's very dark and very sad than in the movie. This could be something good for some people. I did not like it, but the movie shows a lot of other things that what just Mallory see and thinks. So there's a lot of other virtual things and a lot of other things outside of Mallory's imagination, a lot of outside of Mallory's seeing that the movie shows that the book did it. The book did not have the love story that the movie had. And they lived, as I said, in the house longer than what we see in the movie. There's a lot of other things that shows in the book that makes you understand the characters more. This book has hope, relationships, trust, horror, terrifying things, dogs, birds, people poke their eyes, and many other terrifying things. Please comment below and let me know what you think, and if there's any other book that you want me to review. AmmaReader, because you don't read.